Little Musselroe Bay Campground is a great little camping spot and one of our personal favourites, being located in the far northeast of Tasmania, close to the Mount William National Park and accessible from the small town of Gladstone near Cape Portland. Little Musselroe Bay Campground is in an area that has a beautiful bay with views to the Furneaux Islands and also an abundance of bird life and wildlife. To access the Little Musselroe Bay Campground, drive along Cape Portland Road for a distance of approximately 27 kilometres from the small town of Gladstone. You will see a sign to the right. It's not well signposted, so keep an eye out for it. Once you see the signpost, you will drive a distance of around a kilometre into the sheltered bayside camping area. It's important to note that this road is very narrow, it's sandy, and after rain can become very muddy. This campground is only small and the access a little bit difficult. We recommend camping here in tents and smaller camper vans, camper trailers, and maybe a small caravan towed by a four-wheel drive. All sites are unpowered, there are no bookings, and camping is on a first-come, first-served basis. It's important to note that given that this campground is quite small, over Christmas and New Year, and for the most part of January and also Easter, this spot will be absolutely full. There are private shacks along the access road and also adjacent to the campground itself. Please follow all signs. There are signs that indicate where camping is not permitted. Dogs and generators are not permitted at the Little Musselroe Bay Campground. Please also note that this campground typically closes after Easter until the 1st of November. We recommend you call or inquire first if planning to camp at this time to check if the campground is open. We've put a telephone number on screen that you can call to check whether the campground is open or closed. The facilities at Little Musselroe Bay Campground are very basic. There is a good pit toilet, but there is no fresh water and there is no rubbish removal. Please leave the campsite clean and make sure that you take with you any rubbish. We recommend a visit to the Tebrikuna Wind Farm Visitor Centre when camping at the Little Musselroe Bay Campground. It's only a short drive away and it gives you a great insight into the history of this area and gives you more information about the magnificent Cape Portland wind farm. Please note that this is a very windy part of Tasmania, and whilst this campground does offer some pretty good shelter, it is still common to experience very strong winds. Make sure your tent and all other belongings are very well secured. Make sure you take the opportunity to explore the wider Little Musselroe Bay and Cape Portland area. There are some excellent other camping in this area, including Petal Point and the campgrounds in the Mount William National Park. We hope that you enjoy camping at the Little Musselroe Bay campground in the beautiful far northeast tip of Tasmania.